Furniture in Minecraft has always been lacking, so let's spruce it up a bit with a vanilla add-on. Hey guys, it's Chad. Today we're taking a look at not a mod, although it feels like we should call it a mod, but this is a resource pack, data pack, all in vanilla, available for 1.13 and 1.14. It's absolutely incredible, so let's jump into it. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and this is what we are going to be learning how to make today. A whole bunch of different types of tables, chairs, with even some candelabras and a whole bunch of customization on top of all of that. So let's load up a new world, show you how to install it, and get a building. So we're gonna make a new world. I'm gonna put it into creative, and I'm just gonna call it furniture. And we're just gonna go ahead and create this world and then exit out of it. Looks like a fine world. Goodbye. Next, you're gonna follow the link in the description and head on over to Planet Minecraft with this amazing data pack, resource pack combination from Chukchuk, and click that download button. Over here in Minecraft, go ahead and click resource packs and click open resource packs folder, and that will open up a little explorer window for you to use. Open up the zip from the website that we downloaded before, and you'll see that there is Chuck's Packs v4 RP. That RP stands for resource pack. So we're going to drag that into our resource packs folder, which I just deleted everything that used to be in there. Then we are going to go up a folder level. So we're going to go into our Minecraft snapshots here and go into saves and find that save that we just did. So this is the furniture save. And inside of here, there's a folder called data packs. We're going to take this tables_chairs v2 and drag that over to the data pack. Now everything is installed. We're going to go ahead and load up our world once again, and really nothing should have changed. This should all look exactly as it always has. Yep, looks the same. Now you would go live in your life, your Minecraft life, get resources, specifically get any type of wood resource and a little bit of iron, maybe even some gold or some quartz, because it is time to start crafting. I'm gonna do all this just in survival, or in creative, not in survival, just because, you know, I can. So first we are going to want to make a furniture hammer. We're gonna take our sticks and we are going to put 3 of them. Whoa, I did not mean to make that many. We're gonna put 3 of them in the center, and then we're gonna take iron and put 2 of them at the top. I know this doesn't look like a hammer. This just looks like a knowledge book, but after you get it, the knowledge book goes away, and then you get the furniture hammer. And so it has a really cool look in the hand. I like it a lot. Now you're gonna need to get a wood type, and this can be any of the different wood types in games. So you got oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak. But instead of getting the planks, you're actually going to need fences. So we're gonna grab each type of this in every type of fence. You're also going to need slabs, and you're going to need stairs. Once you have whatever type of wood you want, there are 3 different crafting recipes that you can use with the wood variants. One is the table. The table requires 2 oak fences at the bottom and slabs all the way in the middle. And then boop, 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 you get the oak table. Now, one thing to mention is that this is a 1.13 and a 1.14 resource pack, data pack combo. And so it can work in either version. In the 1.13 version, these will not have this cool, it won't look like this in your inventory. It'll look just like a trapdoor. But once you set it down, then it will look like the table. I'm using this in 1.14 so I can get those cool models. So this is what an oak table looks like. And let's go ahead and make up all the other variants. That is oak. Here is spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. So those are the different colors. You can see that each of them has a different model. So the oak has these 4 legs, the spruce has only 1, back to 4, back to 1, back to 4, back to 1. And that leg placement is going to matter a little bit later on. So those are the different tables that you can make from the different woods. Now it is time to make a basic chair. The chair, instead of putting the fences on either side, you're going to put them close together, and you're going to use slabs to make a little L. And there you go. Now you have the chair. And this is what it looks like. That's the oak variety. I think it's just a simple little chair. So let's make this in all the other types. There we go. So this is spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. And they each have their own separate little model. I love how the birch chair has has what the birch trapdoor has in it. Whatever this like paper or thing is, I really like that. Also, jungle has these slats, which nobody else has, which is kind of cool. So anyway, the model is very different for each of those types as well. And there is still one other type of chair to make, and that is a fancy chair with armrests. And that requires the same two fences, but instead of using slabs, use stairs, and then you are given the fancy chair with the armrests. So let's make that in every variety. Okay, so there we go. Spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak, which is named mahogany after you make it into a fancy chair. Now these are these aren't as different as the chairs behind them. So you may see a few of these models look the same. Basically this model, and that model all kind of look basically the same, but that's okay because they're just fancy chairs. So you could easily have a table situation where you have the basic chairs on the side, and then at the head of the table you would have these ones with armrests, which would be kind of cool. But that is not all. That is not the only types of furniture you can make. And definitely we have not gotten to the end of the customization that you can do with these furnitures. But there is two more things that we can make. And for that, we will need some quartz. We'll need quartz slabs, quartz pillars, and plain old quartz blocks, and also some gold blocks as well. First is a marble table. And so you're going to use quartz. I mean, it's marble, quartz, same thing, right? So you're going to use quartz slabs and then one quartz pillar, and then that will make a marble table. And that looks like that, which looks pretty cool. Then we're going to make a quartz chair, or a marble throne is what it's known as. And so that is made with normal quartz in the shape of an H, just like that. You can also do that in gold, and that makes, in the shape of an H, that makes a golden throne as well. So you get those two different thrones. You can sit down in these chairs. There's two different modes of sitting down. One is kind of getting close to it and then holding down shift, and then you lock into the chair, and now I can't move out of it until I hit shift again, just like that. And then if I hit shift, then I can leave again. The other method uses a pig so that you'll have the correct animation. And in order to switch between the two, you have to type out function, and then we are using the tables and chair mod. And we're going to go into the config. There we go, config, and then you can just basically autocomplete from there. So there's the custom sit, which is what I just showed, and then pig seat is the other option. And as you can see, some pigs arrive kind of quickly. And you can also, one downside of this version is that you can barely see the pig saddle underneath the chair. If you're looking dead on, it's hard to see. You basically can't see it. But if you look at the side of the chair, you can see a little bit of pig saddle. And so that's the downside of using the pig seat. The upside is that it works much more like you would expect. You can right click on the chair, and then you'll be teleported to it basically, and you also get that sit animation with your feet up in the air, which you didn't get with the other one, and you just hold shift to leave. And so once again, this is what custom is like. It removes all those pigs. You go up to it, you hold down shift, and now you're kind of in the middle of it, but you don't get that cool sit animation. So those are the two ways to sit on this furniture. Now, the first thing that we made was the furniture hammer. Why haven't we used it at all? Why did we even make that at all? So the furniture hammer can be used on all of the tables. Because what if you wanted a table bigger than just a single block, and you wanted to have multiple of them, sorry about that little glitch, all in a row, but they don't really merge together very well? Well, that is where the furniture hammer comes into use. You can cycle, and let me just go ahead and do it on this one over here. You can cycle between 4 legs, no legs, 1 leg, 2 legs, or back to all 4 legs. And this will change depending on which way you face. So if it'll change those back legs to the way that you're looking away. So if I wanted the 2 legs on that side, I just have to move my body and position myself. So with this big of a table, what I would want to do is remove the middle ones. And then on the side ones, I would want to have 1 leg. So I can click 3 times. There we go. And then it adds that 1 leg there. There we go. And finally, perfect. So now this is a very large table, as you can see, with the legs that are just perfect. And it looks exactly how it should. So if you wanted maybe a longer table, you could use the 2-leg situation. And oops, I'm clicking the middle one. Get out of there. And there we go. Perfect. So now this is like a long sort of, not as long as that one, but maybe like an entry table or something like that. That works with all of the tables that have the 4-leg variants. So we got the normal oak, the birch, and the acacia. But if you remember, there's some variants with just a single pillar in the middle there. So that's these guys, the spruce, jungle, and dark oak. And so with those, you don't have as many options. You can only switch between no leg or leg because there's only a single thing there. But you could basically pull off the same sort of situation. So if we made this thing 9 wide, we would take all of the middle legs out. So we'd click on them twice, basically. There we go. And there we go. So now it is a 4-legged table with all the center ones missing. So you can pull off the same thing. And that also works with the marble table as well. And the marble table is in that same variant of it only has 1 leg. So that's all you can do with it is just remove it. So let's go through here, and there you go. So now that would look pretty perfect. I think that this is a lot of customization, but we still have so much more customization to get to. So I've set up a whole bunch more chairs all around here, and we can customize all of this with carpet. And it's like it gets so incredible. Like seriously, like you could do absolutely anything with all of the customization stuff inside of here. So if we want to add carpet to a table, we have to hold down Shift, and then you can place down your carpet. So let's say we want a white tablecloth on this entire table. There you go. Now you have a white tablecloth on the table. Let's say over here we have this sort of long one. Maybe we just want a orange runner down the middle. There you go. Now you're done. And then also with tables specifically, there are 3 more options. You can put down a candelabra. And so you don't have to hold down Shift actually for that one. You just click there, and that was with iron. So iron will add that iron type of candelabra, and then gold will add the golden candelabra as well. And finally, you can add a torch as well onto the top. So you have a whole bunch of different options for putting things on top of tables. Now, chairs get the same thing. In order to add carpet onto these chairs, you have to click underneath onto the block that they're sitting on. And then as you can see, it'll go like whoop right up to the top. So all of these different chairs can have all sorts of different types of carpet along the top. And these are the simple chairs that you're seeing right now. So let's just add a little bit more of carpet onto those. So that's without, and that is with. So all the simple chairs do carpet, and then the fancy chairs do carpet in a different way, and that will add it to the armrests and to the back of the seat. So if you need a bigger splash of color, you can do that to all of these different types of chairs. And then on top of that, the thrones will do it as well. So if you want your thrones to match in any way, purple is a very royal color, so we could add some purple thrones there. You almost looks like a silver and a gold throne. But the thrones also add carpet all over the place, which I think just looks so cool. It really adds almost it adds thousands upon thousands of possibilities that you could now add to all of your stuff. So if I want to get rid of that, there we go. We can add that, and then we can add a candelabra on top afterwards. It's like, oh my gosh, you could have a color scheme in your house and your table will have a tablecloth, and your chairs will all match. I mean, it's just so cool. It is just so cool. So if I was to do something here, let me, and you can, by the way, destroy all of this just by clicking the block right there on the top. And so if I get rid of this, get out of here. Let's use, what is this? That looks like spruce. Okay, we're gonna use some spruce chairs, some spruce elegant chairs as well. I'll put some normal chairs like here, and here, and here, and here, and then I'll put the fancy chairs right there. And then it looks like we're going for a white theme. So we'll go behind and add white cushions, add the white to the back of the chair, add some more, get out of here. And then bam, now we have a matching table set, which looks so cool. Once again, this is made by Chukchuk. Big thanks to you for creating this. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, you should be super proud. This is awesome. Also, make sure that you check the description down below for a link to the data pack so that you can download it yourself. And that's about wraps it up for this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. See you next time. Bye.